Hi guys, I have another video that I'm posting. I'm Celeste, by the way. I have another video that I'm posting, like I'm about to post right now, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about something else really quick. The idea keeps coming to my mind that a lot of these corporations, because we have like Forever 21 going out of business, and I'm gonna say allegedly because like I don't really know, but like I am kind of psychic though, so I could be right, I might be wrong, but what I'm gonna say is, like, if you think about it, a lot of these corporations are, if they're going out of business, I'm gonna say, you know, Forever 21's going out of business, but I keep accidentally saying like Victoria's Secret when I talk about them. I keep accidentally saying Victoria's Secret is like also going out of business and like not even meaning it, but then being like, wait, like they probably are at some point. But also, in my opinion, a lot of these corporations, they're gonna hold on to everything they possibly can before going out of business, and because they already don't care about the common person, like literally so many people die from not having the finances to live, yet these billion-dollar corporations exist and continue to like not donate any money or anything. And like a lot of these corporations, before filing for bankruptcy, they're going to explore every single option, including the illegal ones, because it's like, if you think about it, they have giant egos and they want to keep the billions of dollars, and it's like the most embarrassing thing they can do if they go out of business and file for bankruptcy. So it does make me think, like, what if a lot of them end up from that perspective, like what if a lot of them end up getting into like trafficking or something, or whether that's people or drugs or like anything illegal, any way to get enough money to not file for bankruptcy. Or like also a lot of the CEOs who are used to, or whoever's, you know, the real like owner of all the money and stuff, like they're kind of used to like exploiting everything they can, and like even looking into like illegal options and stuff to like stay in business no matter who it harms. Even if it's not illegal, it's like, yeah, it's legal to hold on to all the money until other people die. Like, it's legal to be the reason other people die, just so long as the law permits it. So a lot of you know, if you think about it, billion-dollar corporations, it's like a lot of the CEOs are used to being so corrupt that it's like they're still going to be addicted to that, because there's some level of like addiction, in my opinion, when they're in a position of power that causes other people to die. Like, in my opinion, like they can get addicted to that, especially when they have giant egos. So I'm saying allegedly, I wouldn't be surprised if any of these giant corporations that are on their last life would end up getting into some form of illegal activity if they haven't yet. They already have, but like, and a lot of it's probably money laundering. So it's also weird to me, why would a corporation that can easily be used for money laundering, it wouldn't even be hard. So why would, if they're using it for money laundering, which a lot of these corporations involve that, why would you let, I just saw something on the screen, like as if something just fell on the screen, like I literally heard it. It was like as if like a blade of grass hit the screen, but like it made a sound. It was just weird. But I was gonna say, like, a corporation like that would have looked into money laundering and like human resources a lot sooner than they would have gone into bankruptcy if they, you know, had any way that they could have gotten away with it, in my opinion. So like, allegedly. But what do you guys think is really the reason why they would have gone out of business then? Unless they're going to be exposed for like a lot of stuff still like yet to come. I don't know, it's almost like a more of like a collective timeline hop for this to happen, like almost like a requirement to go into the next chapter from more of a spiritual perspective. Because if you think about it, like there's so many reasons why they could have gone into just money laundering for something illegal, or you know, something like that. There are so many like illegal options for a billion-dollar corporation to prevent themselves from going out of business. And also, if they really had the best resources on the planet to like get their finances in check, why didn't they do better? Like, I just think a lot of these corporations are going to be going out of business, because why is that happening to Forever 21? I mean, they didn't have any like good products really. Like, a lot of people were talking about how like most of their products ended up being ridiculous and the prices were too high for like the stupid stuff people were buying and like all that. But yeah, anyway, just my little like 2 cents with that is, I just don't know from their perspective, whether or not they were trying to get into human trafficking or something. I don't know, I'm like, can I say that? But like, also I'm saying allegedly, and I'm just psychic, and that's just why I think that. So only for entertainment purposes only, and like I don't have proof of that or like a physical reason to think that. Nobody said anything to me. But like, I just think a lot of these corporations would do anything to stay in business, and they wouldn't overlook that as an option. Which is why it's obviously like we don't, like, it's like not safe to have those things on the planet, but I'm surprised at all that they would have gone out of business only because the corporations already don't care if people die. Half the time they're the reason why people are literally dying. If they're like homeless and stuff, like they don't have money and all that, you know what I mean? So like, yeah. I don't know, just something to think about and be skeptical of, is these corporations going out of business if it's not just for show and for them to get into another endeavor. Because did they really cross every illegal option off the list when they were already willing to do half of them while they were in business, just to now go out of business? Just a theory, just for entertainment purposes only, just allegedly, you know, like, just the way my mind thinks of stuff. But also you can't deny that having billions of dollars while some people like on the planet are just dying leads to the people dying. Like, that's not deniable. So what else do you think they would have gotten into with their bank account? And some of these things are literally legal in other countries too. So we could even go there. We could say if they wouldn't have done it in the United States because of the risk of getting caught, there are countries where these things are legal. Like, all of the worst crimes in the world, there are countries where those are legal. And if you have billions and billions of dollars, they could have legally gotten into that if they had wanted to. So even if people are like, that's so impossible that they would have done something illegal, oh no, a corporation that's already letting people die, God forbid they would ever do something illegal. Like, they're already so corrupt they don't care. And a lot of people, if they don't even, at that point, they don't believe in anything spiritually, or they wouldn't have been willing to let this happen to that degree. So they think that murder of a person is the worst thing that could ever happen, which means anything before that matters less. So if they're already willing to do whatever the worst thing is, then they're willing to do anything before, like, that comes before that. So the idea that a corporation like that could have gotten into human trafficking at some point in time is not unfathomable, because morally they're already what they would see as being corrupt to a higher degree than that already, easily. And some of these things are legal in some of the countries on the planet. But again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, but we need to think more critically when these corporations are going out of business, because why? Why are you choosing now to go out of business when you could have been used for money laundering for 3 more centuries or something? You know what I'm saying? So it's almost more like, what are they currently trying to like transition into and out of right now? Like, it's almost like artificial that they're being that they're going out of business, even though they had like the dumbest clothing designs. So we could even go there and be like, of course, like, they just have like ugly clothing, kind of. Like, some of it's ugly, some of it's overpriced, some of it's weird, some of it's just fast fashion that nobody wants. Yeah, we could go there and be like, maybe the factories with the child labor are just going out of business. They're willing to get into child labor and hoarding money to the point where people die, but people won't think like maybe they got into money laundering and trafficking at some point, which it's just obvious that at some point they did. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, it's like just practically proven at this point, like, if you think about it. But, you know, whether you want to go the route saying, well, it's legal in other countries, or you want to go the route saying, well, most of the corporations probably have an interest in money laundering, because that's probably why, like, half of why the front-facing corporation even exists is because of the benefits of, like, cleaning their money, essentially, from other things across the planet. So, yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. there's not much to take away from the video other than I'm just psychic and I don't have proof of it. I love you guys. Bye. See you later.